Hey everybody, it's Heather, the Butterfly Effect, plant-based extreme weight loss, with another episode of how to take off 100 pounds or more. And today our topic is exercise. So when it comes to a healthy lifestyle, if diet is king, then exercise is queen. So it's not possible to out-train a bad diet if you don't follow the steps that we were talking about in the food episode. Then this probably won't help you that much. They really go together. But if there was a pill that could do everything that exercise could do, it would be the number one selling pill ever, because exercise helps you lose weight, makes you feel better, makes you look better. It's great for helping you deal with depression. It is great for stress release. It helps you sleep better. It makes sex better. It pretty much makes everything better. So it's a gift you have to give yourself, and it's something you have to give yourself daily. You can't just do it once and be done with it. And it's been an important part of what I'm doing to help me take off a lot of weight. I've gone from 436 pounds. At my highest weight, I'm now in the 260 range, and I've taken off 175 pounds so far, and exercise has been a big part of this. Now, obviously, because I'm not a fitness expert, I mean, look at me, I'm not a fitness expert. I've gotten this information from some fitness experts, namely my bariatric physical therapist. And she's a physical therapist that works especially with people who have a lot of weight to lose so that we don't get injured, because avoiding injury should be one of the number one priorities of your fitness program. Okay, so let's get right to it. This is what I've learned. So to take off weight, we need to have both aerobic exercise, so that's your cardio, and we also need to build muscle. And the reason that we have to build muscle, and that's so critical, is because every pound of fat only burns 2 calories per hour. It's like pretty much laying there doing nothing. But every pound of muscle actually burns about 52 calories per hour, even at rest. So the truth is that you burn most of your calories not while you're exercising, but later on, the other 23 hours of your day when you're not exercising. And they call that non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So that's a big old fancy word, good for Scrabble. But the truth is that the people that have the highest NEAT are the people who have the highest metabolism, and that helps you all the time. And that's why, some athletes can really eat so much and they don't gain any weight, because they're constantly burning calories all the time, and that's because they've built muscle. So that's what we want to do, is build up our muscles as well as getting our cardio every day. Okay, so to build muscle, one mistake that a lot of women make is that we use too light of a weight and we do a whole bunch of reps. So we use a 3 pound or 5 pound weight, and we do 100 reps or something. Use a heavier weight and just do a few reps. A good idea is maybe like 10 or 12 pounds, and then do 10 reps or 12 reps where the last one is like you can barely do it, where you completely fatigued the muscle. Another thing I learned that I thought was really interesting is you don't actually build the muscle when you're working the muscle out. You're actually tearing it down. When you're building muscle is on your rest days. And so that's why my physical therapist suggests that we work out different groups of muscles on different days. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you work out your lower half of your body, your legs and your calves and all that stuff. And on the other days, you work out your upper body. And that way they're always getting a rest day so that they can get built back up and you can put on that muscle again. For cardio, the very safest exercise you can engage in, and the one I do, is walking. And walking is great because you don't need any special equipment. You can do it in any kind of weather. And let's face it, anybody who's over 1 year old can walk. You know, you can do it well into your later years too. And it's a really safe and really natural movement because our bodies were designed to walk. And what I would say to you, if you have 100 pounds or more to lose, or it's been a long time since you've exercised, don't give up. Just do as much as you can, and then you'll, as you do more, you'll be able to do more and more and more. Some other safe options are rebounding, yoga, Pilates, Zumba, kickboxing in a class with an instructor so that you don't hurt yourself, stair climbing, and cycling. My particular physical therapist doesn't recommend running because she says it's, you know, too much pressure when you are overweight, especially because every pound you are putting on your knees and hips and ankles when you're running, it turns into like 3 pounds of pressure or something like that. So, you know, do that with caution. If you love to run, I'm not here to tell you not to do it. The other one she doesn't recommend that kind of surprised me is water aerobics. And she said that it's because, well, first of all, overweight women are have more fat and we're more buoyant, so we don't put out as much effort as, like, you know, a person with a really low fat content does to stay up in the water. And so it makes it too easy for us. And the other thing that I thought was really interesting was there's some evidence of some studies where it lowered people's core internal temperature, which has been known to make you hungry. So it made people hungry later in the day. And so that's why ironically, she doesn't recommend it for heavy women, which is who, you know, usually likes it. If you love water aerobics and you feel like you're getting a lot of benefit from it and moving your muscles and everything, go for it. This was just one recommendation that I thought I would share. You know, we're learning this stuff together. Okay. Another kind of exercise that is really important and maybe is something to work up to is called HIIT exercise, and that is high intensity interval training. And that's exactly what it sounds like. For a period of time, let's say 30 seconds, you just go all out, just hot, you know, really strong exercise. So you're huffing and puffing and red in the face. And then you alternate that with like weightlifting or something where you're not putting out as much energy doing that. And when you continually go back and forth between the weightlifting and the really high intensity cardio. Now, you can have high intensity without high impact on your feet and legs and knees. You just have to work hard doing something that doesn't, you know, put a lot of pressure on those areas. And so by alternating those two, you are going to get a burn, and your metabolism will be elevated for a very long period of time. And it's kind of a secret of a lot of trainers that do that specialize in weight loss. Okay, and then finally, she says that we really need to continue to change up our program because our body neuroadapts. So if I gave you a test today, you were looking up the answers for the test, you would be, you know, making all kinds of brain activity and new wrinkles in your brain while you struggled to get all the answers to the test. But if I gave you the very same test tomorrow, you wouldn't have to do that because you'd already know the answers. And it's kind of like that with our bodies. When we do the very same exercise over and over, your body adapts and it gets too easy for you, and so we need to change it up. She says at least one time a month. You can increase the duration, do different exercises, or stack exercises. So like after your spinning class, go for a long walk. and do a lot of extra long duration exercises once in a while. So I like to go for, I walk every day, but once or twice a week, I like to go for a longer hike and add some more distance to my workout. And her last tip was sneak exercises in. So things like you can walk in place while you're watching television, or you can keep weights in the bathroom and do an arm workout while you're in the bathroom. You can walk around at work instead of sending an instant message to someone that you need an answer for. Go ahead and walk over and talk to them. So again, I am constantly learning more about fitness, and I would love to hear what you do for fitness, and whether or not you commit to doing exercise every single day. We all know it's the consistency that makes the huge difference, that it's not, killing yourself and working out in the gym one day a week that gets it done. It's the small things we do on the everyday basis that we do really consistently that bring us the big results. So I'd love to hear about your workout in the comments, and I'll see you next time for another how to take off 100 pounds or more. Have a great day.